So you see that list up there, the labor force. There's quite a few people that actually don't get counted in the labor force. So here's one way to look at it. We can use population pyramids. So for example, here is a population pyramid of a country. And all along here shows all the men and all the women. And over there on the vertical axis, it shows how old you are. So the older you are, the more likely you are to die. And so most countries have a pyramid shape. Lots of young people at the bottom, bunch of people in the middle. Old people tend to die. There's not as many at the top. Now, as countries have developed, as healthcare has improved, as countries have also had lowering birth rates, that pyramid population has kind of turned, well, upside down in many countries, or at least on the path to turning upside down, which means there are a lot more old people that need to be taken care of. There's not as many young kids to take over, and there's a good amount of people in the middle in most countries, but not always. And so that labor force is only pooling from that. That means somewhere in that labor force, that middle of the triangle has to take care of everybody else in the triangle. If you really think about it, there's a large amount of people that actually don't have jobs in the economy. The labor force participation rate in most countries is somewhere between 60 and 70% a lot of the time. So in your average typical country, 30 to 40% of the people don't even have jobs or wanted jobs or are part of this, it's called the dependency ratio. That's one we're not doing right now. But another thing, this doesn't talk about the quality of the jobs. This is only measuring quantity of jobs. So again, look at that list up there. If you're a part-time worker, you still count. So you might have this amazing education. You got a bachelor's or a master's from Cambridge University in economics, because that's the best subject. Problem is, you can't find a job, and so you're working at McDonald's, you're working at KFC. But you still have a job. This doesn't say anything about whether you make a lot of money or a little bit of money. You could work 80 hours a week and only make 200 kwai a day. Or you can work 1 hour a week and make $1 million an hour. It doesn't matter. A job is a job. So the idea of underemployed, as in you have a job, but it might not match your skills. So this is actually a big concern in China going forward for a lot of young people. The unemployment rate doesn't calculate that. It just shows you have a job. This idea before of people who dropped out of the labor force, those are called discouraged workers. They're able, they're willing to, they have the capacity, they're young enough, they can work, they're just in an economy where they can't find anything and they struggle and decided to give up. And so they are also hidden in this number too. So labor force is an important thing, but it's also, what's important is what's missing from it to notice.